Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, April 9th. Quite a windy day is in store for the Mid-Atlantic region with wind gusts past 40 miles per hour in some spots. And all of this signals changes are coming. There is a very large upper level storm that's rotating around, kind of spinning around New England this morning, and it'll retrograde back to the south and west. This is from the storm system that first caused some severe weather in the south central U.S. in the middle of last week, around Dallas, Texas, for example. That moved all the way to the southeast coast, then well off the coast, and then looped back around and smacked into Maine and Nova Scotia latter part of the weekend. It is now continuing to rotate around, and that will develop a deep upper level trough, at least in the upper atmosphere here in the northeastern part of the country, bringing in some much cooler air for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Even snow showers will return to the higher elevation interior sections of the northeastern part of the country and also the Great Lakes region over the next few days. Well, let's take a look at the latest surface map. Here is that surface low pressure area over the southeastern part of Canada. Again, this kind of took a weird track. It went well off the coast and then looped back around. And at the upper levels of the atmosphere, it'll form a kind of a deep trough. We'll take a look at that in a moment or two here in the northeastern part of the country. Colder air will just filter in overnight tonight and into the day tomorrow. Temperatures today could still be quite mild, approaching maybe 70 degrees around D.C. and in the 60s in Philadelphia and New York. However, the winds will be quite strong, gusting 40 to 45 miles per hour or so, and it looks like high temperatures Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be pushed back down into the 50s, which is actually below normal for most spots this time of the year. Well, here's the latest IR satellite loop, and there's just a very noticeable rotation of clouds here in the northeastern part of the country, New England, all the way into southeastern Canada. This is with that strong upper level feature, the rotating low, and again, this will kind of sit and spin here for the next couple of days and will gradually pull in colder and colder air into the Mid-Atlantic region and the northeastern part of the country, with some snow showers up in the higher elevations all the way from the mountains of West Virginia across central Pennsylvania and all the way up the higher elevations of New England. Should see some snow showers over the next few days, as well as over the Great Lakes region, as colder and colder air wraps around this upper level feature. Well, I thought I'd take a look here at the 500 millibar computer forecast maps. This happens to be from last night's 0Z NAM model run, and again, it's the upper level feature here that's of interest over the next few days. First of all, here's that upper level low here, 500 millibars by tonight. It's rotating around here in the southeastern part of Canada. Notice the wind's quite strong on the southwest flank of this particular upper level feature. And now let's watch what happens over a 24-hour period. And here is the NAM forecast map for tomorrow night, Tuesday night, and now a pretty deep trough is developing here in the northeastern quadrant of the country. And again, this is going to allow for quite a bit of cooler air masses to move in with high temperatures confined to perhaps the low to mid 50s in most areas by Wednesday, along with a lot of clouds and a couple of showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder. There can be a shower pretty much any time from tonight through Wednesday night. However, much of the time will be rain-free, and all in all, it will not be a heavy rain event by any means. Don't expect much rain at all, but it can shower at pretty much any time from tonight through Wednesday night. And here's a computer forecast map for Wednesday night. Still kind of a deep trough here, centered over New England by this time. And the good news is that this will continue to move slowly in this direction here, moving from west to east over the latter part of the week. And by the time the weekend rolls around, milder air ought to move into the Mid-Atlantic region. So again, the winds have changed today with wind gusts of 40 to 45 miles per hour. Still mild today, however, these winds are signaling a change is coming, and sure enough, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be quite chilly here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Well, for the SIweather.com, that's it for now. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.